Angela Yee, and you know what day it is, Mano. It is Friday.
Yes.
Or as we like to say, Friday.
Hey.
So we're getting ready for the weekend, but of course, we're going to have new music for you guys today. Jourdin Pauline is going to be joining us.
Right.
She has a song out right now about concentrating.
You got to concentrate.
On the what?
You got to concentrate on everything.
It's a Freaky Friday, so you know what it is. So she's going to be joining us today. Also, you know what we do on a Friday. Tell us a secret. So get your juiciest secrets ready. That's going to be happening. But as we why are you smiling so hard?
I want to hear a secret. I'm thinking about a couple of secrets now.
That's what's got you smiling. All right, well, you know how we start the show off. We always start it off with shining a light, spreading some love and positivity. Fridays are no different. That's how we start the weekend. 800-292-5150. Call us up and let us know who you want to shine a light on. It's way up.
We gon' light the block up. I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. My guy Mano is here.
Way Up, Mano.
On a Friday. And it's time to shine a light. And today I want to shine a light on this nonprofit based in D.C., The Beauty of Our Wellness. They're on a mission to raise awareness and funds for uterine health disparities affecting the African American community. And they do this through wellness and arts related events. It was founded in January by Kalila Harris and Yasmin Griffiths. They help women who are dealing with the financial burden of uterine fibroid treatments. So, you know, that's a definite, really difficult journey. And they have their own personal journeys as well with uterine fibroids. And we talk about fibroids up here. You know, 70 to 80% of black women will develop these uterine fibroid tumors by their late 40s. And women are more likely to be told they need to get surgery due to the conditions. Right. And it's really difficult. So it's something we've been talking about here all the time. So shout out to those women, Kalila Harris and Yasmin Griffiths, for the Beauty of Our Wellness Fund. Okay? Okay. Now, who do you guys want to shine a light on? 800-292-5150. We got Mello on the line. What's up, Mello? Who you want to shine a light on?
So I want to shine a light on my boy. He go by the name Cali Mac. Yo, it was just his birthday, so happy belated birthday to my bro. But he is like literally my favorite artist, not named Mellow Moolah or J. Cole. He just got the project called Mac and 3, and I need everybody to go run that one up for him.
Mac and 3. What's his name again?
Cali Mac with a K, K-A-L-I, and then Mac, M-A-C.
And how do y'all know? How do y'all know each other?
Oh, nah, I grew up with bro. Like, we went to high school together. You know what I mean? We did a song together called Lovers to Friends on my birthday. We got another one in the works.
Okay.
And, you know, little surprise for y'all. You know, I'm about to tap in with Trav. We about to go crazy, too. But we going to keep that low.
All right. Shout out to Cali Mac. Shine a light on you.
And we, of course, you know, we going to have to send you a chiropractor bill because you have your foot on everybody's neck every day of the year. For whatever reason, Angela Yee is going to feel me.
That was so awful. It was funny. Thank you.
No problem. Anytime, Easy.
All right. Shine a light. All right. Yeti is next. And, you know, I stayed up last night to watch Power because it comes on at midnight. And I saw the premiere was also yesterday, and someone got kicked out. We're going to talk about it in Yeti. It's way up.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip, Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
What's up? It's Angela Yee. I'm here for Yee Tea with my guy Mano.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. And first, let's talk about our guy Malcolm Mays. Now,
We just seen him.
we just saw him up here, and I've had him on lip service a couple of times, by the way. He's been up here, too, as well. He plays Lou on Raising Kanan. But he was at the Power premiere. And apparently he got kicked out. And so this has been making the rounds. I don't know what was happening with the police, but here's a little bit of that audio.
Don't let him get the best of you. Yo, King, don't let him get the best of you.
Now, I saw a lot of people saying that he was drunk, but you know he doesn't drink.
He don't drink.
Yeah. I, just like you, thought he was acting when I first saw it. I was like, this is some type of stunt.
Promo. But then he's not even on that show.
Yeah, he's not on that show, but, you know, who knows what's going on. But anyway, I'm sure we're going to find out. But that was happening yesterday at the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York. And I did stay up to watch Power Book 2 Ghost. It's season 4, which is also the last season. All right, NFL star Xavier Howard is in trouble. He allegedly shared explicit photos and videos of women and even texted the sexual images of one victim to her son because she refused to get an abortion.
Why would he do that?
According to a lawsuit. So there are 2 victims. Jane and John Doe, because obviously it's the woman and her son. And they were in court and they said that he released this content to humiliate them and cause emotional distress. He started seeing her allegedly in 2016, began an exclusive relationship with her in early 2022, but ended in July. And she got an Instagram message from a third-party female saying that she had explicit videos that he allegedly sent of him having sex with various women. So she wanted to know why he shared them. He told her he shared it to make her mad because she did not want to have sex with him, allegedly.
Can you share these things?
No, not revenge porn.
Revenge porn.
And then the real problem is that she sent pictures and video to his son, who was a minor at the time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, they said he went on a warpath against the mom and sent this content while they were dating in 2022.
Look at your mom.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
That is awful to send to it. Yeah, that's a sick person. Why would you involve somebody's child? All right, and Deontay Wilder's fiance, Telly Swift, got a temporary restraining order against him because she claims that he abused her on multiple occasions over the last 6 years. They started dating in 2015. And in her application for this temporary restraining order, she said that he choked her at least 5 times since 2018, and that he also spit on her several other times, and that he shoved her face in a pillow for so long that she nearly suffocated.
That home is not happy.
She also claims that he got access to her laptop without her consent and sent out disturbing messages to her personal and professional contacts. And she also claims that he ridiculed her constantly, threatened to destroy her belongings, and expected her to have intercourse with him 3 times a day. Wow. That is a lot.
Did it start before he got on his losing spree?
I'm not sure, but some of this, well, she said it started in 2018. So I would say yes, because that was 6 years ago. So he has not yet filed a response to these allegations, but they do have a 6-year-old daughter. And they have a surveillance system. She said he's using that to spy on her.
Wow.
All right. Well, that is your Yeetie. So much going on, guys. Like, everybody got to just... it's just a lot. All right, on a Friday. And when we come back, we have About Last Night. That's where we discuss what happened, what we did last night. I know you got a lot going on.
Yeah.
You were here nice and early today. We're going to talk about it. It's way up.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
Last night. It's way up. I'm Angela Yee. My guy Mano is here.
Way up. New Mano.
And let's talk about what we did last night. Now, what'd you do?
I was getting ready for this part that I got to play today.
So you were rehearsing?
I was rehearsing my lines.
That's good. That's responsible.
For this TV show, Gravesend, William DeMeo, Shaq, Chaz
Palminteri.
Yep, he's in it.
That's dope.
Yeah,
I love
dope.
that. Who was helping you with your lines?
I was in the mirror.
Okay. All right. Now, for me, since you're going to be on TV, I was watching TV while I was doing things in my home. And so our producer up here, Dan, suggested this Netflix series called Eric.
Right.
And you said you saw it also, right?
I saw that.
So this guy, this couple, their son goes missing, and he makes puppets, right? He has a show that he's created.
Right. It's in New York City.
It's in New York City.
And this is like in the late 80s.
Yeah, this is I think it was 85 because I saw something that said 1985 because I was also trying to figure out exactly when is this. And everybody's blaming him because he let his son walk to school by himself even though he was supposed to walk him.
But he's missing. All
these secrets start coming out about everybody's different lives, like the cop who's trying to help him find his son, but they kind of think, well, I don't want to give away too much, but
and the mother also
the mother, she has her own things going on, and then there's a puppet that he's been creating. Dan, what did you like about it? Because I was surprised you recommended this.
I thought there was a lot of good twists. At no point I felt like I knew what was going on. In the beginning, I feel like they kind of like make you think what it is, but it's like, no, that's too simple.
Yeah, it was good though.
It turns a lot.
Yeah.
I hate to watch shows where kids get missing.
Well,
I agree.
And I start to...
Because then there's a black mom and her son is missing and no one cares. But this white kid gets all the attention. That's real life. Like, why is everybody looking for him? What about my son that's been missing all this time that no one cares about? But then you also get to see the underground subway. There was like tunnels under the train that people were living in.
It used to be like this in the 80s.
It's like the Skid Row of the subway system. All right. So anyway, that's what I did. If anybody watched that, people got so mad at me for recommending Baby Reindeer.
Why?
some people.
I never watched
some
that.
people were not into it.
It was intense.
You said it was it
It's
good?
a lot.
I heard it wasn't. I heard it wasn't that crazy though.
And you know what? There's a lot of fallout from that, and we're going to talk about that later on in Yeezy. But in the meantime, tell us a secret. Like we said, there were a lot of secrets coming out on this series.
Yeah.
And so we want to hear your secrets right now.
Yeah,
all right.
we do.
800-292-5150. None of those secrets can be as crazy as the baby reindeer secrets. But we want to hear yours in real life. You guys have really got some things going on. 800-292-5150. Call us up on a Friday. Make it juicy. It's way up.
This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
Yeah, Glow. It's way up. I'm Angela Yee. Manos here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, isn't it so much fun when you get to tell somebody a secret? I always know when someone calls me up, like Jasmine, she's like, are you by yourself? Soon as she says, are you by yourself?
You already know.
I know she's about to tell me
something
something.
for your ears on.
Or they say, who's with you right now?
Yeah.
And you're going to be like, I'm by myself. What happened? Or you know what I hate when someone calls you and they're like, what was I forgot. I forgot what I was about to tell you.
Right. I hate when I call somebody and I don't ask those questions and I just start talking.
And they're like,
all my business is in the car.
All right, well, that's why you got to ask. But we want to hear your secrets. And just so you guys know, yes, people are listening. 800-292-5150. Anonymous caller, what's your secret?
I got a set of 2-year-old twins with somebody else's husband.
Ooh, you got twins with somebody else's husband. And is he active in the kid's life?
He was up until last year, and then he just ghosted us. Mind you, we did IVF to have these damn twins.
Oh, he wanted to have the kid with you.
Yes. This was planned.
So did you think that by having the kids, he was going to leave his wife?
No, he said he was. I didn't even care about the whole wife thing because he stayed with me for years. I've been with this man for like 7-8 years.
Oh, so he was living with you. Okay, so he was living with you and everything.
He's a trucker, so it kind of helped the situation, so she never knew.
Right.
But, yeah, here we are, 2-year-old twins. Nobody knows. His family don't know either.
You was living with him. He wasn't living with his wife?
He has a home, a rental property. She lived there, and he would come stay with me when he's supposed to be on the road.
So he was basically, as a trucker, you can be like, I have a load for this week.
He got a load. He
It's
had a
different
load
type
for
of
her,
load,
too.
yeah.
He had a couple.
Do you know his wife's social media pages? Have you been following her to see what she knows?
No, I don't know none of her social stuff, but I do know where they live. Like, I know all this stuff. I don't want to ruin her family because I don't want him. After realizing he's been lying to me this whole time, it is what it is.
Right, but you should have known because just the way he was moving with her and you at the same time, you should have known what type of time he was on.
Yeah. But I can't do nothing now. I literally had 2-year-old twins.
Wow.
I mean, I don't need him for anything, but it's like...
But you know, you want the kids to know their dad, too, and that's going to be something that eventually you have to figure out.
Mind you, we have 4 embryos that he will not let me destroy.
Oh, he want more, huh?
Like, just stringing this. I'm not going to have more kids with him after this.
Oh, my gosh. Well, listen, I wish you luck, okay? Thank you so much for sharing with us. But remember, everything you do for them beautiful twins.
Yes, I do. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. She sounds so cheery, too. Hey, anonymous caller, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
It's me and Maynard. We want to hear your secret.
I've learned to love me more than anything and everything but God. And I learned that if I put my time in myself, knowing that I'm the one that's valuable, I'm the one that's worth a whole lot more than anything in this world. So self-care is my big secret.
That's
I'm
dope.
loving me.
How did you learn that?
Just by being me and looking in the mirror saying, you know what, that's not really you. It's more inside you.
All right, well, thank you for sharing with us, and I'm glad that you learned that secret. All right, well, that was Tell Us a Secret, and when we come back, we have your Yeezy, and you know what? We talked about baby reindeer earlier. Well, when we come back, we'll talk about this $170 million lawsuit. It's way up.
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot.
Let's get it.
Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Come and get the tea.
All right, it's way up. I'm Angela Yee. My guy Mano is in the building.
I'm here, you know it.
You know it. All right, and a lot going on today. Bun B was in court. Can you imagine if somebody comes into your home armed, right, to rob your house and also had his wife at gunpoint? This happened in their house 5 years ago, and now he is on the stand talking about the ordeal that happened in April of 2019, and he said it does still affect their life. Here's what he had to say about what happened with him and his wife, Queenie.
He fell out of the car, he threw his gun down. I started fighting with him. My wife came through the garage door. She started screaming. And I get so angry all again because she didn't deserve it. The next morning, she got out of bed and went down to the kitchen. I heard her scream. She was just shaking. And it was from that point where we realized like she couldn't even be in that house anymore.
All right, so DeMonte Jackson, he is getting sentenced, and they said everything is going to be continuing today, so we should know what that sentencing is going to be today as this is continuing on. But, you know, I can imagine how he must feel in court after witnessing that and his wife having to go through that and how you have to move. And I'm sure there's times you're in the house, you hear a noise. Like, that's a scary thing. What a violation to have somebody come into your house and rob you guys at gunpoint. All right, now Rick Ross has applied for a zoo license, and he's planning to get elephants and giraffes. Clearly, it's a long process. This is the first person who I know personally who has done something.
I've never heard of this.
Like this. But remember, Mike Tyson had animals on his property.
Did he have a zoo license?
He had a tiger. I don't know what type of license you need for that, but here's what he had to say.
I'm going to have and own 2 elephants that I can take care of and nurture. That's why I've already filed for my zoo license. And it take time, but guess what? I am buying right now 2 giraffes.
I mean, you know, he also addressed that car show controversy that he had. Remember, people were complaining that they couldn't get in, and there were shuttles, and it was a mess. And he said, for any and everyone that couldn't make it into that Rick Ross car show, I just bought another 100 acres. I'm chopping all the trees down. I do. Give those people their money back. All right. And Baby Reindeer, the real life Martha, the alleged real Martha, is suing Netflix and says that she does want at least $170 million in damages. Fiona Harvey, that's her name, has publicly said that the character of Martha and Baby Reindeer is based on her, and now she's suing for defamation, intentional infliction of emotional distress, negligence, and violations of her right of publicity. That's what her lawsuit is. You know, previously she was on Piers Morgan, and here's what she had to say about, you know, the discrepancies in what she said happened in real life and what happened in the series.
I don't think I said him anything.
You never said him anything?
No. I think there may have been a couple of emails exchanging, but that was it.
I mean,
so she said she didn't do nothing.
She's trying to say it wasn't like it was. He said it was 41,000 emails. Well, that's what happened in the series. But I will say it's based on his story, but it doesn't mean that everything is factual. So she came forward and identified.
Right, and they always embellish a little bit. It's entertainment.
Yes, it's not it's not a actual
biopic.
Yeah. Well, it could be, you know, based on things. Even in a biopic. That's not all real. And one person's truth sometimes is different than another person's. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I can't see that she's going to get $170 million in damages regardless. But that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, we have Under the Radar. Y'all, we got to talk about today is a very special day, too. For all of my Prince fans out there, today is Prince's birthday. And so I want y'all to hashtag and tell me what your favorite Prince song is. What's your favorite Prince song, Mano?
When Doves Cry.
Okay. When Doves Cry.
Maybe I'm just too demanding.
Okay.
Maybe I'm just like my other two. Maybe I'm just like my mother.
So I would say my favorite Prince song ever is Adore.
Yeah.
I love that song. And so I'm not going to do Prince an injustice by singing.
No, you should have did your rendition.
But when you know my favorite part, and it's very subtle in that song, where he says you could, smash up the ride, and then he goes, well, maybe not the ride. You got to listen to the whole song though. But that is my song. I love that song. But anyway, happy birthday to Prince. And when we come back again, we have Under the Radar. Today's another special day for 2024 for June 7th. We'll tell you what holiday it is. It's way up.
News. I got news. This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
All right, it's way up. I'm Angela Yee. My guy Mano is here.
New Mano!
And, before we get into this Under the Radar, we were talking about Prince. It would have been his 66th birthday today. So happy birthday to Prince. He's my favorite artist of all time.
Favorite artist of all time.
As y'all know, I got a purple sofa in my house.
His greatest song was Doves Cry. We've been back and forth.
I mean, listen,
like,
it's all subjective. I love the fact that he has so much catalog that you could argue what your favorite song is.
You just put me on to something that I didn't know. I didn't know he wrote that song for Shinehead O'Connor. That's how you spell it?
Sinead O'Connor.
Sinead, it's not Shinehead?
No, it's Sinead.
Sinead, okay, got it.
Nothing Compares to You.
Okay, right.
I mean, he wrote
I know
also,
that song. That song was crazy.
Yeah, it's amazing. He wrote for the Bangles, Manic Monday. Remember that song? It's just another Manic Monday. People don't even know all the songs that he wrote. Sheila E., Glamorous Life, Love Bizarre.
Yeah, of course.
But Adore is my favorite song by Prince. But we're having a whole little Prince marathon up here. We're talking about Nasty Girl for Vanity. All the huge hit songs. Sheena Easton. Of course, he wrote for Morris Day and the Time as well.
So growing up,
he wrote for Tevin Campbell too.
Really?
Yeah, Round and Round.
So growing up, you was more of a Prince fan than a Michael Jackson fan?
Absolutely. He wrote How Come You Don't Call Me Anymore for Alicia Keys.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot, and it was really hard to get a Prince sample. If he
wasn't clearing nothing,
yeah, he
right?
wasn't really clearing stuff. So when Alicia Keys got to do that, that was a big deal. And I know Her is huge when it comes to Prince. Just the people that he's even been able to have come to Paisley Park and perform. That's a big deal. So shout out to Prince and his whole estate and everything and everybody affiliated with Prince. They're doing a lot to honor him for his 66th birthday. They have a night of purple music. His sister actually assembled a host of musical legends to honor him. So yes, shout out to all of them. Whoop, whoop. All right, it's also National Donut Day today. We cannot let today pass without letting you know about that. It's the first Friday of June every single year. It first was established in Chicago in 1938. So just know there's a lot of things going on in the world of donuts with Krispy Kreme, with Dunkin', with Tim Hortons, with 7-Eleven. So check into that to all of our donut lovers. Also, Jourdin Pauline is going to be joining us today, and we got the Way Up mix at the top of the hour. That was your Under the Radar, and we still rocking with you on a Friday. I'm having a Prince-a-thon later. It's Way Up.
Way Up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way Up.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here and Mano's here.
Right.
And Chris Brown was on tour, and his tour is sold out, by the way.
Right.
So he's going crazy. He was in Detroit, and he talked about whether or not he's blackballed, because people are saying that. Here's what he had to say.
Well, they say it's blackball. There's no little blackball to me. I just want to tell y'all how much we appreciate this. If you support me and you supported me through my career, I really appreciate it.
All right, yeah, Chris Brown has continued to go strong and go hard. So, you know, it hasn't happened. He's not blackballed. Speaking of that, Nick Cannon has decided to take out an insurance policy on his testicles, and he has his testicles valued at 8 figures. Okay, so apparently they're saying $10 million is how they assessed that. He already has 12 kids, so it should be no surprise.
I did that too.
You insured your testes?
Just so it's like if it's too cold in the city, I can sue.
That's interesting.
Yeah, sue the city.
Or maybe you should just put warmers around them. All right. And it looks like Bad Boys 4 Ride or Die is tracking for a $40 million plus opening weekend. Last night, it grossed $5.9 million from preview screening. So they're saying that's what it's looking like. And just so you know, the last one, Bad Boys for Life, that made $62 million during a 3-day opening on MLK weekend in 2020. So everybody's paying attention to that. All right. And Tyler Perry is blasting the airport in Atlanta for racial profiling at the airports. And this is after both Eric Andre and Chico Bean have talked about being stopped for no reason while right near their separate flights that happened several months apart in 2021. So Tyler Perry has a whole op-ed where he talks about the disproportionate number of people who are getting stopped. So you should read that article as well. And we'll see what happens with that. And lastly, just so you guys know, today is Pat Sajak's last final spin, 41 years of Wheel of Fortune. So that is it for him. It's the end of an era for Pat Sajak. And you know who's taking over, right?
Who?
Ryan Seacrest is taking over for Wheel of Fortune. So shout out to him, 41 years. The final spin is today. All right, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Yee Tea. And you know what's happening when we come back, right?
What's that?
It's a New Music Friday.
Hey.
Okay, so we're going to be talking about new music that's out today. Of course, always a fun way to get the weekend going. It's Way Up.
Whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
So you should know.
This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here, my guy, the award-winning advice-giving Mano.
Award-winning.
is in the building for Ask Yee, 800-292-5150. Now, today's caller wants to remain anonymous. What up?
What's going on?
We're good. Me and Mano are good. What's your question today?
I had a threesome with this one girl, and my girl, I've been with my girl for about 6 years, and she didn't really like it as well as I did. So after the fact, a couple weeks later, we ended up doing it again with the girl, but not with my girl. So I've been doing it, you know what I mean, with her.
You did it with another girl? You had another threesome with her?
Nah, I ain't have it. It ain't another threesome. It was just, just me and her. But
Oh.
I ain't said nothing about it, but I kind of feel bad because she didn't really like it, and she don't want to do it again. Like, she don't want to do a threesome at all.
Right. Because the point of a threesome is, your woman is supposed to be involved.
Right. And everybody.
That was the goal, to do it, you know what I mean? But she ain't like it as well as I thought it would be. So.
And everybody's supposed to be happy. So the girl that you did the threesome with, you like her?
I don't like her, but I mean, it was cool. Like, that's why, I had to see what was going on after the fact. And
right.
I did. It happened like 2 more times. But
so you basically broke the rules of the threesome.
Yeah, I did.
What you gonna do?
I don't know. I think I should just break it off because, it ain't that serious.
Right.
But I don't know.
If your gut is telling you I need to break it off, and like you said, it's not that serious, it's not worth risking your relationship.
If that's your girl and you love her and y'all in pocket, then it don't make no sense to keep that going on.
Yeah, I got you.
Are you gonna tell her?
Nah, don't tell her. Don't tell her. Don't listen to that.
I didn't say this. I just asked a question.
Probably not.
What she don't know won't hurt her in this situation. So keep that under your hat. Don't tell her. And just keep it moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they know each other, so it's like I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's even more reason why you shouldn't tell. Listen, if you're not gonna put them together, then step out of that.
Got you. Okay, I see. Okay.
Is that your last threesome with your girl? Is over now?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be no more in the future. I don't know.
You don't.
It was that. Yeah, it was.
You didn't keep it P. All right. Well, thank you for calling.
No problem. Thank y'all.
All right, my dog.
Now that's your dog, right? Because he did that because he's a dog. That's your dog.
Man, chill out. Like, he gotta chill though. Like, they know each other. You gotta stop doing that.
All right. Well, that was Ask Yee, 800-292-5150, just in case you couldn't get through. And when we come back, Jourdin Pauline is going to be joining us. She has a song out right now called Concentrate, and she has a full album finally dropping this year. We'll talk to her when we come back. It's Way Up.
Listen. Yeah.
It's what you all been waiting for.
You're tapped in to Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy Mano is here.
Mano.
And Jourdin Pauline is in the building.
Hey.
This is your first time on Way Up, but you've done lip service.
Yes.
And Mano was trying to practice his Guyanese accent.
Right. What do you think about it, though? Guyanese, Jourdin, Pauline, Guyanese.
Nah,
it sounded a little British.
A little British.
Let's get into some of Jourdin's things, or as Mano would say, tings.
Tings.
Yes. All Jourdin Pauline. So first of all, congratulations on the song Concentrate.
Thank you.
That's been burning it up on TikTok. I see a lot of people doing challenges.
Thank you.
I know you have your project about to drop. So far, you've put out an EP.
Yeah.
But that was
2 years ago.
When is this album coming? This year?
Yeah. It's coming this year. The success of Concentrate is doing its thing. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm like in album mode. Mm-hmm. I had an album already done, but I just want to make it better.
Okay.
So I'm really like aiming for like July, August to drop.
That's soon. All right. Yeah. So in the next month or two.
Yeah.
You want to get it out this summer.
Thank you.
Congratulations
Thank you so
on everything. Right now, Mano and I are talking to artist Jourdin Pauline. Her single Concentrate is out right now. Jourdin, I also want to talk to you. Last time we talked to you, we did talk about your sister. And I see they did arrest somebody. Mm-hmm. Right? And so I know people always say like they want to get some type of closure, and I know everything hasn't been dealt with. I know he's due back in court, but do you feel like, okay, at least there's some answers now after your sister was...
I still don't have closure from it because it's just like I don't understand why, you know, and it's like really hard to deal with because like different days when I'm like with homegirls or like friends, I'm just like, damn, they're just not her, you know, like they're just not my sister.
Right.
So it's cool that he's, you know, I'm gonna let God handle him, but it's also just like I don't know if I would get closure from it.
Right.
But she's been like giving me signs through different things, like running into old friends of hers, random places, and I seen a girl in the club that looked like her dancing, and I started crying in the club, and then my god sister walks in the bathroom, that's her god sister, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? Like randomly. So I just feel like
she's watching you.
She's here, you know. She's here for sure. So
I'm so sorry, because I know that is not it.
Yeah.
You know, everybody was watching that story. It was a big national news story too.
I remember that.
I mean, we're paying attention to everything and praying. And I was happy to see that at least they arrested somebody, because now it's like, all right, that person is not just out there, you know, anymore. Do you feel like the timing of this album, because I'm sure it was hard for you even to be in the studio working.
Yeah.
But it's also, I'm sure, therapeutic and what she would want for you.
Yeah. She wouldn't want me to like start and then stop. She's like, girl, you put in all this work this far, you gonna stop because like for what, you know? So I'm just really doing it to make her proud. My mom was telling me, because money's been coming in for me now.
Okay.
Y'all ain't hear that. Family, don't start calling me. None of that. Okay, do not.
Money coming in.
I like that.
So my mom's like, so what do you want to do? You know? And I'm like, well, I always just wanted to spoil you and Melissa. Like, like, you know?
She was older?
Yeah, it's my older sister.
All right, so now you can spoil your mom.
Yeah, just deck out on her.
All right, Jourdin Pauline is joining us, super talented and sweet. We got more with her when we come back. It's Way Up.
Yeah, let's go.
Turn me up. Here we go again.
This is Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here, and Mano is here, and born in Guyana, but grew up in Cali. We got Jourdin Pauline here joining us. You know what we were talking about before you came up here? How hard it is, because it feels so divided in some parts of like women. It feels like if you work with this person, can I work with this person? This person doesn't get along. Yeah, and it gets a little weird because you can have nothing to do with it. And you can like people who don't get along with each other, but then you work with this person and now this person has an issue. How do you navigate through that?
I mean, shoot, nobody handed me nothing coming up, you know? So when I see somebody that is actually willing to be in my corner and be supportive, and as I am to them, I'm going to show them love. Like, I've reached out to so many people for features, and they've just left me on red, you know? But it's like all circling back. So I'm going to F with who F's with me. I feel like that is the only way to go in this industry, because everybody's so wishy-washy anyway, you know? It's a popularity contest, eyes contest. You got to be where the love is, you know, for your own sanity and peace.
Especially in LA.
Especially. Oh my God.
That's what your song Toxic was kind of about, being in LA.
Yeah.
So,
Like, it was like a toxic situation. Like, you being like a pretty woman, we know how it is being a beautiful woman trying to come up in the industry. Is these people serious about my career, or they want to do something else? Did you find that challenging?
Oh my God, it was so hard. It's just perseverance though. Just like, even though these people may not see it, I always got to see it in myself, you know? I've dealt with that a lot. Yeah, there's been guys, I could give you this and this and that, but you gotta me first. And
wow.
Yeah, like,
you know, it's interesting. Yeah, we see people feeling empowered to be able to tell their stories now. And it's so interesting because people not in the business are like, that's ridiculous. How could that? But it does happen.
It's crazy.
And I'm thinking maybe things will start to get better as people are getting exposed. Right now, Mano and I are talking to artist Jourdin Pauline. Her single Concentrate is out right now. What's the craziest thing that's happened in LA? You know, they have a lot of wild parties in LA. Have you ever ended up at a party and been like...
Actually, I've thrown a couple parties, and my parties went until 8 a.m. sometimes.
Wow.
And then some people will be like, yeah, girl, like, this was happening. I'm like, y'all had an orgy at my...
now we talking.
That's why I was asking you. And how did you not know what was
I was knocked out drunk.
Oh, you were sleeping. Okay. So what are your expectations when you put out this project in July or August? What would make you happy?
I just want to get on Billboard. I want to be number one. I'm going to be number one. Oh, and tour.
But even when you think about categorizing your music, what would you put it in? Like, you know how they always break it down into genres? What genre?
I'm trap pop.
Trap pop.
Trap pop. I like that.
My vocals is pop, my beats is 808s. It's given that. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Well, listen, Jourdin, we are so looking forward to this new project. We're going to be paying attention to everything that you have going on. Make sure y'all listen to Concentrate right now, because it's going to give you some lessons. Start at the what and end at the...
Started with... and we're ending with both. We're ending it with all.
Yes, hold on. Front to back. Yes. The same way you went.
Filled. Nice. Heard you.
Shut up.
Yes.
You know?
Well, Jourdin, Pauline, as usual, thank you so much for joining us. And I know we'll see you again before the tour starts and when the album comes out.
Absolutely. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. You can watch that full interview on my YouTube channel, Way Up With Yee. And when we come back on a Friday, y'all have the last word.
Pick up the phone.
Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
All right, it's Way Up on a Friday.
Way Up gang.
Man, we almost done with work today,
Yes,
Mano. Well, not
Friday.
you're just getting started.
Yeah, I'm gonna be working all weekend.
You feel me? You love it though. You know
Love
what?
it. It's
You know what I
that
like
grind.
about you? You show up to work for everything that you do.
That's right.
Excited and
That's
ready to
right.
go. That's a good
right.
attitude because you know a lot of times the way that you approach things can dictate how it turns out.
Right. Because you showing up late, your name is on
And
there.
not even just that, but the attitude that
Yeah,
you have.
yeah,
Like when you
yeah.
show up, I don't feel like doing this. I don't want to. But when you show up, how you come in like a burst of sunshine.
Coming from where I come from, man, all this is easy.
All right.
You know?
Well, also thank you to Jourdin Pauline for joining us today. I mean, she's got her single Concentrate that's been out, but she's working on a new project that we can't wait to hear.
Yeah,
And she's been through a
Concentrate.
lot.
Concentrate.
She's been through a lot. You know, we all saw about her sister in the
That's right.
news, and finally some justice is
Right,
going to
right,
get
right.
done, but that does not take away the pain that I'm sure she feels every day. Her sister was like her best friend.
Yeah.
So shout out to her for joining us and for her for pushing forward. And of course, shout out to you guys. Have a really safe weekend. I know there's a lot of activities everywhere going on right now. People are hyped up for holidays, and 4th of July is coming up. I'm already thinking about that. Juneteenth is coming up.
Yeah.
That's a national holiday. Everybody has that day off, right? Right?
We
right?
gotta start celebrating that. How are we celebrating Juneteenth?
All right, we're going to work on that. You guys give us
Yeah,
some
we gotta figure that
suggestions. But the show is about you, so you have the last word.
Hey Angela, my aunt claims to have a catering business, but she serves me spoiled food.
Hi, Angelina Yee and Nano. My name is Maya. I want to give a big shout out to myself. I'm a full-time college student. Shout out UCC. I did very well last semester. So I want to shout out myself. I don't know if people give themselves their flowers enough, but today I'm doing it here because I'm a black girl going to college, doing something productive for herself, and I'm a mom.
Going way up with Angela Yee.